Hey, it's Chris from FunTech Guys, and I'm going to be talking to you about the Get Superglobal. Now, there's two ways of passing information, and when I say information, I mean form data. There's two ways of passing form data, and that is through within PHP, and that is with the Get Superglobal and the Post Superglobal. Now, if you want to know more about the Post Superglobal, there's going to be a link down in the video, in the description, and I will be talking about that a little bit more, so go ahead and click that. But as I say, this video is all about the Get Superglobal. Now, I've created a blank page, so just get.php, pull up my Sublime here, and I've got get.php here. So, the Get Superglobal, it's a way of passing information of variables into the URL, and then us as a developer being able to do something with that information. So a minute ago I created, I've done this video and for some reason it crashed, so you're going to see the URL strings that I've done. Anyway, going off on a tangent. So what we do is to access or to pass in a variable on the get, we do, let's say we were creating a social network, and we wanted to show a page based on a user's ID. So we need to grab the user's ID, but we want the users to be able to change that and know what their IDs are. So let's just say it's a Facebook page and it does page ID, 10 million or something along those lines. We're working on the same process, but we do $user ID equals and then a number. So let's just say 48. So what we're doing here is we're saying, right, we're passing in, after this question mark, we're passing in a variable. So the variable is going to be user ID. Now we've set that to user ID. This could be literally anything we wanted. If we wanted to make this peanuts equal 48, that makes sense. We can do if we want to, and then peanuts would be available to us. Now what we do is question mark, variable name equals, and then what the variable is equal to. Now, so in this instance, user ID is equal to 48. If we change that to 43, user ID would be equal to 43 now. And I'm just going to show you how we access this information as a developer. Now, if we pull up our get.php file, and we just go echo, so we're going to echo some data back out to the user, and we do $_get, square brackets, single quotations, and then whatever goes in here is your variable name. So let's just say that's what's called peanuts, then peanuts would be going in here. But in this instance, our variable is called user ID. So user ID, and then just terminate your line. So that is literally it. That's all we need to do. We've done echo $_get, so we're accessing the superglobal, and then we're telling PHP rendering engine what variable we want to access within the superglobal. So in this instance, user ID. So if I go over here, reload my page, as you can see, 43. It's rendered exactly what's been put here. Now let's just say user ID, or let's just say user ID. Don't worry about that, and we change this to Chris. It's acknowledged that we've changed that straight away, and it's working. So I'm just going to change this back to 38 or 238, sorry, and voila, it's working. Okay, so let's just say now, hypothetically, we own eBay, right? We're creating an eBay competitor or an Amazon competitor or some form of online shopping tool, and we want the ability to change the price range. So we want to say, I'm a user and I want to go and buy a product, and I want to spend a minimum of £10 and a maximum of 50, right? So what we would do is we do question mark, our variable name. So I'm just going to do max-price equals, and then we said 10, so max price, ampersand. So what we're doing here is we're passing in another parameter, so another variable, sorry. We're saying, right, we're finished with this variable, this variable's finished, now we're passing in something else, and we're going to do max, okay, I've done that wrong. I've got max price equals 100. So let's just change this to min price. Min price. Now before I hit enter, because obviously we've got no variable name called user ID now, I'm just going to change this quickly. So I'm going to say max hyphen price. Done it again, haven't I? Min hyphen price. Knock down here, create a couple of breaks, echo, $_get, square brackets, single quotations, and max hyphen price. Save that, and then I'm just going to load this page. So I'll hit enter on this page, and you can see it's recognised 10 for min price and 100 for max price. So all we're doing here is echoing this variable right here is equal to this right here, and then max price is obviously equal to that there, to this variable here. Now we can keep on adding on. You know, let's just say, I don't know, ampersand. These names can be, these variables can be whatever we like. So let's just say Bob the monkey equals happy. Hit enter there. I'm just going to copy this. Oh, and let's echo Bob the monkey. Reload this page and look at that. Bob the monkey is happy. Let's come over, change this. Bob the monkey is now sad, and it's recognised sad. Okay, it's very important to say this. Never ever pass secure information through the get method. You know, let's just say hypothetically, Facebook done it, so it was like this. Password equals Chris. Oh, not hyphen. Equals Chris. And then obviously I need to comment these out. Save that. Because we don't have these variables set anymore. Where we've got echo, the variable, we've taken it off. So I'm just going to reload that. Now let's just say Facebook worked in a way that it was passing information from the form, you know, where you log in, through into the URL. Now password Chris, you know, if someone was sat next to me and saw me log into Facebook and it's like, oh, Chris's password is Chris, that's not very secure. And when I say secure information, I mean absolutely anything. You know, let's just say Amazon, when they're taking in your credit card details or something along those lines, you don't want to be passing information like that back to the user. In instances it's okay is where, you know, let's just say you're signing up to a newsletter, so they've put their email address in, that's, you know, that's nothing, you know, too secure. Then you can say, okay, we've sent an email to this address, and the user can see that in the URL. Or you're creating, let's say, an estate agents, and you want to put a minimum price and a maximum price, and you want to show that to the user to say, look, we've done this. And we've also got another option on there which allows us to limit the amount of results per page. So we just change this to limit per page equals 15. You know, and whenever someone changes, you know, the amount that they want to view on page, this now becomes 50, and they can see it that they've got 50 per page. And that is, in a nutshell, the get super global. Now I'm going to just show you just quickly. I'm going to say, I don't know, iPhone equals Apple, and let's just say Nexus. Ooh, is that how you spell Nexus? Nexus. Bloody, that was some shocking spelling then. Nexus equals Google. Right. Now, there's a very cool trick with in the last video I've shown you the var dump. We can also pass in. And I said we can pass in variables. We can also pass in super globals into var dumps. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this. I'm going to do var underscore dump. Have my parentheses here, and I'm going to pass in the argument. So $_get. Terminate my line. And what I'm hoping to see is the var dump, but all this information spat out to me on what I can use. So reload that, and there we go. We've got iPhone. iPhone key is a string of 5 characters and is equal to Apple, and Nexus is a string of 6 characters and is equal to Google. Now let's just say, and I don't know, Polly the parrot equals cool. I've added something on to the end. You know, I've just appended it and I've far dumped, and then straight away, you know, it's recognised that we've added some, you know, another variable onto the get super global, and it's returned it. So now I know, you know, from a debugging level that I have iPhone, I have Nexus, and I have Polly the parrot to work with, and that is a very, very cool and very simple debugging tool. And as I say, that's pretty much at a basic level the get super global. So I'm going to leave the video there. Hopefully it doesn't crash on me when I'm trying to save this one and I've got to go over it again. So if you enjoyed the video, I hope you join me for the next one, and I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye bye.